In a forgotten corner of a green valley, there stood a farm where time moved slowly, and the sun rose to the rhythm of clucks and caws. Beneath the slanting rays of morning light, life stirred once again, and among that life lived a hen, older than most, quieter than all, named Katta. Katta wasn't just another hen, she was the storyteller of the flock, the patient watcher, the survivor of many seasons. But now, the coop was too full, too noisy, too chaotic. The young hens jostled for nesting spots, feathers flying, beaks flaring. She found a quiet spot, a small bush near the fence, just a few steps from the coop, close enough to hear the others, but far enough to rest in peace.
I'll lay them here for now,
She whispered to herself.
only until the coop settles. Just a few days.
She lined her nest with straw and down, gently placing each egg beneath her warm body. She watched the skies. She listened to the wind. And she waited. The farmer tosses grain across the coop yard. He notices Katta sitting quietly under the bush, but smiles softly and moves on. The farmer didn't interfere. He'd seen Katta rest in odd places before.
Old girls earn the right to choose her peace,
He often said. He never saw the eggs, hidden well beneath the leaves, and so he never thought to move her. But in the tall grass beyond the fence, something else waited. A fox, clever, silent, and sharp from hunger. Winter had been cruel. He had lost weight, lost time, lost nearly everything. And now, with spring scent returning to the air, he was hunting once more. Then he saw her, the old hen, the unguarded bush. He didn't attack, not yet. Foxes are patient. He watched and waited. A sparrow with glinting eyes and a nervous flutter. She's fast, light, and barely the size of a leaf. She is Mina. Mina was Katta's oldest friend. Where Katta was grounded and slow, Mina was swift and sharp-eyed, flitting between branches and skies. She'd flown over the fence that morning, chirping in alarm.
Katta, I saw him! A fox creeping through the grass near your nest.
Oh, Mina, I've hidden the eggs well. The days are too warm. Maybe tomorrow I'll move them.
Mina fluttered her wings anxiously,
Tomorrow might be too late.
but Katta only smiled, old bones stiff, body weary.
Just one more day.
She said. Katta wasn't lazy, she meant to act. But procrastination isn't always loud. Sometimes it sounds like peace, like, I'll get to it soon. Sometimes warnings come as whispers. And sometimes we wait too long to listen. Then one evening, the wind howled louder than usual. The skies turned black. Rain began to fall. The bush, once a safe haven, now trembled under the wind's breath. And then, something primal took hold. She rose from her nest, fluffed her wings, and darted toward the coop.
I'll find more straw.
She thought.
Something to shield them. I'll be back in moments.
But the moment was all the fox needed. The storm swallowed the sounds, and when Katta returned, her heart sank. The rain fell, but it could not hide the tears in her eyes. She stood over the nest, motionless. She had meant no harm. She believed she had time. But the world does not wait for good intentions. Days pass. The sky is clear. Katta sits alone beneath the old bush. Mina returned, softer now. She didn't scold. She didn't chirp with a warning.
Katta, maybe what you've lost can still help someone else.
And so, Katta began again, not to lay eggs, but to guide. She began to teach the young hens what no one had taught her, that waiting is not peace, that time is the most precious thing we have, and that tomorrow isn't promised. From sorrow, she found purpose. From loss, she gave wisdom. She never rushed, but she never waited again. A young hen finds a safe place inside the coop. Kata watches from the doorway, peaceful. She had learned deeply, painfully, beautifully, that action delayed can become action denied. That instinct ignored can cost everything. Whatever your dream is, whatever you've been putting off, don't wait for the perfect time. Don't say tomorrow, say today, say now. Because time doesn't pause. And sometimes, later becomes too late. Time is precious. Don't waste it.